because you said that he's just existence itself, right? So if we take that face value, which you didn't really give much elucidation upon existence, that would just be like.
Hold on. Do you think anything past universal doesn't exist?
I'm not inferring it does or doesn't, right? I'm saying that based upon what you gave, I'm going based upon what you gave, what reason you gave. You just said existential, right? So you said that something exists, therefore it applies to anything that exists, which is a non sequitur. Because you can't really come to a conclusion that all things are posited here when it's just a possibility, going based on existence, just based on existence in general. So, like, you would need to give more extrapolation upon that.
What do you mean? There's a possibility, like it's not, like it just is. Like existence, if something exists, it participates in a non-composite thing. Like that's how that works. Do you know what a monad is?
A monad?
A monad, like something. Okay,
a monad.
Do you know?
Yeah, I know what a monad is.
Okay, good. So then you know that like everything like that's a composite entity, which would include 1A beings. It just participates in the monad.
It doesn't. Well, going based on the definition of monad, right? It doesn't really talk about anything that is like 1A specifically, because 1A is supposed to be completely like, metaphysical or beyond like transcending space and time, right?
What?
However, a monad is just something described as an entity, atom, or person. So like it can just be like something that exists in a three-dimensional world.
I don't think you know what I mean by monad. When I'm talking about monad, I mean something that's like synonymous with like Platon is the one, so something that's non-composite. And I don't know where you're getting from that 1A has to be something metaphysical. Like if it's just a specific like amount of dimensions.
Metaphysical.
And
you mean metaphysical?
Okay,
yeah, I don't
can we
like
just establish some
a specific
rules?
amount of dimensions, and that's a composite. Oh, wait. Let me finish. Wait. There's no point if you just talk over me. One
at a time. One at a time.
What's the point in interrupting?
One at a time. One at a time.
Premise Y. Hold on. Premise Y. If premise Y follows premise 1, right? aka premise X. So since Y already is like elucidated from something that is within existence or something that is like bounded by physicality such as dimensions in question, then Z derives from Y, which is the conclusion that things like that can only exist within physics or things that are, physical, like geometry, dimensions, stuff like that. It cannot be metaphysical completely in nature.
What? I didn't get. Are you saying something non-composite cannot be
by inferential
non-physical?
Steps. By inferential steps.
By what? Like, what's the inference?
The inference is that something non-composite is related to physics in general, like just regular physics, so it can't be metaphysical.
Why?
Why? Because metaphysical is something that doesn't exist within reality.
I'm not sure what that means, but that doesn't mean that doesn't mean like it's like something non-composite. I don't even think something non-composite can be physical.
What? So atoms aren't physical?
Atoms are composite.
No, they're described within non-composite like thing that you just applied. Like, for example, non-composite.
No, atoms. What?
Yes,
they are composite.
Yes,
okay. Do you think atoms have properties? Do you think they exist?
Yeah, I believe atoms exist.
Okay. Do you think there's more than one atom?
I'm not inferring that if there is or isn't more than one atom. I'm just putting into question.
Okay, what do you mean by an atom then? Okay, then just tell me what you mean. What does the word mean?
You're positing that an atom is something non-existential. Yeah, you would need to give.
Okay, I don't recall saying that. I don't recall saying that.
You posited
I'm just asking what you mean.
Posited that.
When?
Earlier. By causal determinism. You want to go based upon that?
What? Like, just tell me when I said
causal determinism, something that an uncaused cause cannot exist, right?
I don't recall saying anything as an uncaused cause. So how does that even matter?
I'm applying that to the debate. I'm saying that's a nomological law. Do you not understand?
That what is a nomological law? That atoms are non-composite?
Yes.
Okay, I think that law is just wrong.
Hey, hold up. Can you guys hear me?
Can you give a defeater? Or can you respond?
Can you guys
Yeah.
hear me?
You agree
go
atoms
ahead.
exist, and like you can just differentiate atoms from something else that has to be composed of essence and existence. So it has composition.
Yeah,
what you
hold
said
on.
is wrong.
Bro. You said something that's composed within existence, right? How can it be external? That's why I'm putting the question, because you said it's 1A, right? Outer versal. What do you think outer versal means?
Outer versal
Say that
is
it's external.
it's just an out of two amount of dimensions.
No. What the
No?
fuck?
It's not.
That's not what outer versal. That's not what outer versal is.
What do you think it is? Like I can pull it up from the wiki.
Bro, hold on, Kel. He said it's aleph to amount of dimensions. I can't. Outer versal is something that is ineffable to dimensionality itself. Right.
Okay, where does the wiki
That's why
say
it's
that?
called outer versal. You can't describe it within dimensional metrics or anything such as that, or mathematics within any
Can
set
you
of
actually
like
answer my
axiomatic
question? Where does the wiki
existence.
state that?
Where does it state that?
Yeah.
Characters that can affect structures that are larger than logical frameworks. Right here, right? That 1A transcends any number of infinity, which is called baseline outer.
Can you send me where on the wiki you're getting that from? Like I can't find that.
Oh my god, bro. He does not understand the argument.
Wait, due to the infinity argument, are you pointing out to VSBW?
Is he trying to argue conceptual infinity?
I don't really know.
Yeah, you need to prove the concept of infinity pertains to that.
What did you say?
You need to prove the very conceptual infinity pertains.
Why does that matter?
Because it's
What?
conceptual and therefore it's metaphysical. It will just benefit you if you can prove that.
Conceptual? What? Like, I just asked you. Like, can you tell me where did I see it? Like, I'm not seeing that.
I think I already won this point, bro. We can just go to
Like what? Like you're not.
because you're
providing
unable
a-
to prove.
I just literally read it. Like it just says like a number of dimensions that's equal to our two.
This says exceeds low 1A. It does not say it transcends. Like metaphysical.
Okay, when did I
Bro,
say
this doesn't
anything about
say
transcend?
transcend.
I don't know
Oh
why
my
you're
God.
bringing up things. Oh, this doesn't say this. Okay, I didn't say it does. What does that matter? I said it's
No,
number
it's
of
not.
dimensions equal
It's
to
a lot
two.
outer vertical baseline. Are you stupid?
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. The fuck?
Yes, it is.
doesn't say-
You
Even the old
want this
definition does not
where
say
this
that.
is from? This is from our version.
No, it just says it's a modifier on their attack potency selection. How does this equate to an outer versal being? Oh my gosh, bro, this guy. Yeah,
Like what?
so you
It's
can
literally
just
from the outer version. I
explain
can just send you a screenshot here.
the logic
Look
here,
at
or
it.
like
It's just outer
explain why.
version. What?
We can go to conclusions. Okay.
Conclusions on what? On what outer versal means?
On the inferential steps, yes, we can go based upon that on the inferential steps.
So, so you think you won the point that outer versal means something that transcends all dimensions?
Yeah,
Okay, why?
I just told you why. I gave you the reason.
Okay, then
why.
repeat it. I didn't hear it.
Okay, wait, let me ask a question real quick. Did you guys run any prerequisites for what wiki to use? Because the definition of outer versal being beyond all dimensions is on CSAP, that wiki, and the definition he is using is on VSBW, so it's not balanced onto choices or onto definitions. So how do you even run prerequisites on that?
I said we can.
But yeah, we specifically said words for the wiki.
VSBW wiki?
Yeah, we specifically said.
Okay, wait.
Hold on, wait.
Okay, then why is Supreme using the definition for CSAP?
Hold up. I can't understand you.
No. That's not my argument. Hold on. I said we can use any wiki to determine if DC is outer versal, right? So I brought up a contradiction. That's not.
What? He said we can use any wiki. I said sure, we'll use word spell wiki. Like, what?
I said we can, but I didn't specify that is the only limitation. So we can use other wikis too.
Okay, what's the point if I have to close a wiki and then we just go to a different wiki with different definitions? What's the point of that? What?
Oh my gosh, bro.
Also, even if you want to say that, then we just wait. Even if you want to say that, then we're just talking past each other. Because then, okay, but then we're not talking about the same thing. Because wait, then we're just not talking about the same thing. Because when I say something is 1A, I'm talking about what 1A means in terms of how words Wiki defines it.
I'm saying that things such as numerics and geometry cannot be universal, right? That's my proposition. So
that depends on how you define. Wait. Listen,
the logic,
bro. That's how depends on how you define the term, right? So if we use something like the character sets and profile wiki definition, sure, I would agree with that.
Can you stop spurging?
How am I spurging?
So
He's not spurging.
That is by deduction.
Chill the fuck out and let them debate. I'm not playing.
Yeah, this nigga's just coming in trying to fucking out.
How am I spurging?
Because you're literally going on a rant, bro. You're rambling on about nothing. You're yapping.
How am I yapping? I'm just telling you that
it's not 1A when 1A posits that there are multiple mathematical infinities. And I asked you if it's conceptual, right? Which you never answered. So therefore, it applies to geometrical axes. How can it be outerversal?
That's just how the wiki defines the term.
Yeah, I'm saying that's wrong. Do you not understand?
So you think the definition is wrong?
Yes.
Why?
I disagree with that. I asked you why. I asked you why.
Why? What? You're making a claim. You're saying it's wrong,
bro.
Why
you refuse to answer. You refuse to answer.
Refusing to answer what?
How it's something ineffable to geometrics or the concept of math, which you never really, gave substantiation upon. So then
I don't think I claimed it is. I don't think
that you didn't prove that thing. Okay, cool. So therefore, you didn't prove the thing in question. All right, Hill. You can just give your conclusions on this.
What? Okay. I don't think that ever was in question.
Okay, so we can go ahead and force conclusions, basically.
What? I don't know why we would go to conclusions.
How about we can? Yeah, I want y'all to give y'all conclusions distinctively, and I could just I could just go to conclusions because this seems like it's getting nowhere and it's just going circular. So how about this? This is what we're gonna do. First off, Dreamcaster, you're gonna give your conclusion. After that, Joski, you can give your conclusion. Deal?
I think giving conclusions right now is fucking pointless because we haven't even established.
What you want to give? Okay.
Agree with artificial.
Yeah.
So arguing with the 1A when we haven't even established the definition.
Okay. Chill. Like I was basically trying to say is, this is going nowhere. We're not going to just keep on going circular and repetitive upon arguing upon something. We need to come to a neutral standpoint. So if y'all are trying to establish prerequisites, or if you guys are trying to come into an informal dialectic, then it's either you guys are going to conclude, or you're just going to have judges set up rules that you guys can probably abide by. Which one do you want it?
I don't think either one of those was helpful because there's nothing to conclude on if we haven't even established what definition of artificial we're going to argue over.
Yes, we did.
Brody, hold on. Yeah, like you just said, Joski, Brody, bro. Listen, if you guys are informally arguing right now, right? You are informally making arguments against each other and basically going back to back, right? This is already trying to infer and reference that you guys are basically informally conversing into some conflict, heated disagreements, but you guys are making arguments and points upon why something should happen and putting stuff into question. You guys are basically having an informal discussion. So if you guys are having an informal discussion that's basically going repetitive and circular, then you guys should already come to a conclusion and basically infer, aka reference, some middle ground. And when we mean by middle ground, I mean conclusion, so we can basically continue on, because this is going nowhere.
It doesn't need to be a formal dialectic to go to conclusions. It can be informal and you can go to conclusions on that.
Okay, but how does this respond to anything I said?
Brother, listen, it's not about what... Brother, hold up. No, brother, listen.
It's not about what responds to what or what doesn't respond to what. It's about the fact if you and him are trying to converse in some agreement, if you guys cannot come to an agreement with each other, then we are going to enforce conclusions or enforce other rules where both of y'all's opinions don't fucking matter, and the person, aka the judge and the moderators, will give their opinions, and that's what you guys are going to have to deal with if you guys are trying to converse into some debate, because repetition and circularity is not going to get you nowhere. I'm telling you, my nigga, it's not going to get you nowhere.
Yeah, but the
So how about
circularity, like, I know you were trying to get to conclusions, but this middle ground you're talking about, I think the best way to get there is if we just establish what definition of artiversity we're talking about, and move away from, okay, there are multiple definitions, and so if I say this thing's 1A and I mean something different than he, there's going to be no middle ground, because something can be 1A by that definition or not 1A by that definition.
It's not going to be coinciding with what you're trying to say, right?
So how about we do this? We go to conclusions and we go via
Yeah,
two people vote. We can do it two ways. How about this? We can do it two motherfucking ways. It's either I and my nigga Lane, we gonna give a conclusion of what out of us is, or you guys, or we can go to conclusions. You guys can give your individual conclusion on why you think this is 1A and what you argued upon, and then me and my nigga Lane can go ahead and give our conclusions on who had a more reasonable argument on why this would be pertaining as that level. Deal?
Well, I don't think that's really helpful, because if I was going into debate talking saying this thing's 1A and then just mean something different than what we now establish 1A to mean, then my position is just not that thing is 1A. Then it's something different.
Bro, we didn't establish. Said definition. The fuck? I didn't agree with you on said definition for 1A.
Okay, I didn't say you agreed. Like what?
Not, like, coincide. Like, it doesn't coincide at all with any form of like nomological thing. Is what I'm trying to say.
Definition, but then because if that's not the case, and then we went to we can argue over definitions, and then I basically said I don't think we can give clear arguments for why one definition is more correct than the other. So I never contradicted his position, because I never gave an argument for why, or like even affirmed that one position is like
I'm trying to understand the other. Right? Hold on. You said you can't give a different argument for like one definition, right? Or a definition question. You can't give multiple arguments for a definition. Is that what
I think you can. I think you can give arguments. I just don't think they are coherent.
Yeah, bro, I can't with you. I think you're a troll.
I mean, that makes two of you.
You're a troll, bro. I don't know.
I might be. I don't know.
That shit did not make no sense. Explain that to me. The fuck?
Like why
have a contradictory ass statement?
Where's the contradiction?
Then you agree on the definition, but you disagree that you can have different arguments for it. I can't with bro.
What?
I can't.
Okay, I don't recall ever saying that one definition is more correct than the other. I think that precisely from the beginning, my argument was,
exactly, you were agnostic on that. You were agnostic on if one definition was more reliable than the other, right?
Yeah,
you was agnostic. So that's not really defeating anything.
That's why I'm saying concluding upon that is pointless, right? Because I don't think we can.
No, it just means you didn't give an argument for said claim that you think, or like said belief.
For what belief?
I just told you was agnostic. What do you mean?
But you said but what belief on? I'm agnostic on what definition is more correct, because I don't think either is more correct.
Yeah, you can go ahead and post this. Yeah, I think that like the judge, like he basically was agreeing with me, and he said you lost, and you didn't really respond cohesively to that, or give a deduction or invalidity to said principles. So they're following them.
I mean, I think this was pretty pointless and retarded.
Nah, I just think you weren't being logical at all. Your logicality is ineffable, bro.
Of course it is. Like, I'm just that good.
No. Doesn't mean you're good. It just means no one can understand it.
Yeah, because they're just that bad. They just can't track. I'm just better.
Sure, bro. You can think that.
I do think that. Right? Make something roll left. Yo, Lane, you there?
Yeah.
That was some crazy time waste.
Well, I don't even know what. On like the first 50% part of the debate, I would say you won, but like at this part, I don't even know, man. At this part, I don't think you won at this part.
I mean, it just went pretty off track.
Yeah, because like, in the first part of the debate, it was still very hard to track, because all that shit was like, it was so fucking unbalanced. At this moment in time, what I see from Kel is that you got destroyed badly. And to be honest, even from that just 3-minute talk, I would probably agree with him about like what he said and shit. I didn't have much tracking on there, but all I can say is that most of the argumentation points in this dialectic was inconclusive. I do believe you did win one part of the dialectic, but I don't know about the whole thing. About the whole thing, I believe it's inconclusive, but like at this last part, I think Supreme won.
Crazy stuff.
Yeah. And as I'm gonna try and post this shit, I'll make sure to let everyone the house on death for like 25 minutes so they can't even track it themselves. But yeah, I'll leave the justice there, man.